Today we've been graced with another Gigguk video. Okay, this one, umamusume. It is an umamusume Gigguk video. Kind of surprising. Now, I'm a big fan of umamusume. If you don't know, if you look at my channel, you'll see that I've done all the CMs. All the CMs. It's kind of been downhill. It's been really bad. I've been failing these CMs. I will say that much. But it is something that I love. I played a game nonstop. I'm probably in the middle of a parent run, trying to get a damn Seiyun Sky with groundwork, and also like good blue sparks, hopefully stamina, maybe power. Also with a medium sparks. Also with parents that have groundwork and good sparks. It's tough. You know how many freaking Seiyun Sky runs I've done? But anyways, I love the game. I play it like crazy. If you enjoy this video, click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Now, when it comes to umamusume, this is something you can't do reactions for on YouTube when it comes to like the actual show. So you're not gonna see my show reactions on YouTube. I'll react to this Gigguk video, sure, and there shouldn't be any problems. But if you wanna see my reactions to the show, Pretty Derby, Cinderella Gray, that's over on Patreon if you are interested. Again, it gets copyright strikes. Like I've literally gotten like 5 or 6 strikes because of the series. Not at the same time, obviously I had to fight it all, but I've gotten them. Just keep that in mind. Well, let's watch the Gigguk's video. Logo reveal. I mean, this is core 1 shit, dude.
You want to this one. Horse girls. For the longest time, that term was synonymous with that weird girding class that seemed to be more obsessed with her horse than she was with people. But in 2025, everything changed.
Okay, dude.
This was the year that umamusume broke into the Western market.
Yep.
For a few glorious weeks, everyone was getting into horse girls.
Yep.
Memes flooded the internet. Pictures of real horses would not get off my feed.
Yep.
Even my mate P got viral playing it. And just look at him.
They're rounding the first corner and she pops the swinging maestro. She pops the swinging maestro.
This man is too cool to know about anime. But while
Dude,
everyone...
I should have been throwing on the damn voice filter. I'm good at calling these things. I love it. I love watching the races and everything. You did throw it on? Thank you, Aiko. Good. Good. You added the filter. Thank you for the YouTube videos. Good, good, good.
Was focused on the game. At the same time, another beast awoke. umamusume's
Cinderella
latest
Gray.
spin-off, Cinderella Gray dropped, and it's one of the most intense, fast-paced experience you can find in 2025 that has absolutely no rights going as hard as it does. So if
It
you're
does
looking
go
at the
hard.
season and you're tired of hate watching new episodes of One Punch Man, like,
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Maybe the next one will be better. Oh, this is very bad.
That was me.
well, forget all that.
That
Because this
was
is
me.
the year of the horse.
Okay.
Girls, you don't need to know anything about umamusume. You do not need to give a damn about any of these silly memes, because even without all that, this is the most hyped sports anime you can find in 2025, showing what
Yes, that is true. It is. It is the most hyped sports anime you can find in 2025. Yes, that's accurate. I had to think about it. He did caveat with 2025. That is accurate. It is. It is, in fact.
happens when a company takes their excessive gacha gaming funds and uses it the right way, which is
Thank
why
God, dude.
I'm proud
It's a
to
banger
say this
anime.
video is sponsored by Stella Sora. Welcome to the world where there are girls born embedded with the spirits of horses in them, genetically superior superhumans
Okay, wait, what? Huh?
that can do what no normal person can do. Run faster than any pisshead towards a kebab shop. So, what does society make them do? And let's take them on a track and make them run for our entertainment and perform idol concerts and shit.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
When I first heard about the concept of umamusume, I thought to myself, damn, this sounds dumb. Anime is no stranger to weird and wacky ideas.
What the fuck is that?
And on paper, this felt like some committee took a middle-aged Japanese salaryman and made a Venn diagram of how to extract as much money from him as possible. Shit, I'm surprised the girls aren't also cripplingly addicted to pachinko in between races. I gave it a few episodes, but the low-stakes, low-drama vibe of season 1 just didn't grab me, and I filed it away under weird anime shit I'd probably forget about in a month. While I'd go back to my normal stuff, shouting shit like, TOURNAMENT! Yeah, feel old hearing that? That's the era of Gigguk this came out in. But as time went on, I started hearing whispers.
Damn.
Over in Asia, season 2 was making waves, and I thought, that's probably just an Asia
Nah, season
thing.
2
But
fire.
then it kept continuing.
Season 2's
3,
fire.
an OVA series, a movie.
Yeah.
Which were
All this
getting
is fire,
great
bro.
Reviews. I started seeing these clips posted of some of the most jaw-dropping running
Yeah,
animation I've
yep.
ever seen, all culminating to its
Oof, the
explosion
movie.
this year, which, after all these years, was
Cinderella
my last kick up
Grey.
the arse I needed to finally give it another chance, while it's airing alongside with, oh shit, Cinderella Grey is the latest spin-off to the umamusume franchise, acting as somewhat
Except it's not a tournament arc. Okay, dude. This My Hero season is not a tournament arc. It's the end of it.
of a prequel.
It's over.
But you don't need to know anything about this franchise to enjoy.
Bro, by the way, My Hero got a lot of tournament arcs. They got like a good 3 or 4 tournament arcs throughout the show. That's a lot of tournament arcs when you think about it.
Which I can guarantee, because I also didn't, and I skipped all of these to get straight to this one. But
Boo, Gigguk, boo! Disgusting! You don't know the peak? This man doesn't even know the peak of Tokai Teo's story. He doesn't even know the peak of Kita-san Black's story. He doesn't even know the peak of Road to the Top and a brand new era. How dare he?
But after watching this is pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to go back and experience everything the
do it.
franchise has to offer, because what
Do
an
it.
experience this was. We cool? So if you're like me, you don't know
No,
much
we're
about-
not exact. Well, okay, you know what? We are cool. You're right, Gigguk. I can't stay mad at you. Look at your face. Yes, we're cool, Gigguk. We're cool. Thank you. You're good.
We cool? So if you're like me, you don't know much about umamusume, and you want to taste to see if you want to commit to the entire franchise, I don't think this is a bad place to start. The series follows the legacy of Oguri Cap, an ash gray cult from
Honestly,
the countryside town of Kasamatsu.
I will say, honestly, he is right. I think that it's way easier to start season 1 of Cinderella Grey than it is to start season 1 of Pretty Derby. It just is. It just really, truly is.
Breaks out of a small town to become a nationwide sensation in the Japanese horse racing scene. She's a simple girl, enjoys a simple meal, has a brain so smooth even her thoughts are sliding off.
Her meals are far from simple. Her meals are big. You can't simply make a whole cafeteria's worth of yakisoba. You know what I mean?
While the other girls feel like girls that happen to be horses, Oguri is a horse that happens to be a girl. But if there's one thing she can do, it's run like an absolute
like a
beast.
motherfucker,
And
bro.
by God, does the show give us a lot of it. From my memory, season 1 felt more like an idol show kind of vibe with some racing in it. But seeing its evolution to today, it's clear it has fully embraced the sport, the drama, the stakes, bringing much closer
Well,
to a
season
shonen
1
sports
was
anime than
very.
anything.
Season 1
The
is
idol
like easily
aspect
the worst of
takes
all
a little
of.
bit of a back seat, and what we are left with is
Umamusume.
high intensity, heart-pounding races, one after another, as Oguri makes a name for herself on the national stage. Look, I love sports anime, but you know how this shit goes. The first episode of the match starts. Things are going smoothly. Honestly, a bit too smoothly. And you start thinking to yourself, it's probably not going to go this smoothly. It doesn't go this smoothly. Second episode, the opposing team enacts their weird, stupid, broken technique that throws everything into a loop. That one uninformed guy in the crowd is like, Nani kore? The protagonist is lost, useless, and has probably shit himself in the process. Then you get to episode 3. This is the actual episode you've been waiting for. After 60 minutes of being dicked around, the protagonist finally locks in, figures out the opponent, developing his new ability in the last minute that wins them the game. Yes!
That's pretty accurate.
Nani kore?
It's a formula that hits every single time. But man,
Yeah.
I can't lie, you watch enough and you get to these 2 episodes.
Hey, yo, why homegirl throw her ass at the
hits
other girl?
Every single time.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of watching this one. I'm on like episode 17, I think, of Kuroko no Basket.
But man, I can't lie. You watch
Man,
enough
she
and you
threw
get to
ass
these
at that
2
girl,
episodes
bro.
and you're like, come
It should've been me.
on, can we just do the thing already? Cinderella Grey wastes no time in throwing you headfirst into the action. Every episode is like bam, 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 race, 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 run, 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 eat, fucking fatso, parentheses affectionate. Races never overstate their welcome. In fact, it constantly surprised me at just how fast-paced it run through them all. They will spend an episode building up this new character, this new rival for this one big race. Then it's over and done with a single episode.
Yeah.
Which might sound a bit quick for you seasoned sports anime watchers, and it would be that case if these races weren't such a concentrated burst of adrenaline.
Yeah, they
At
are
first, I thought
crazy,
girls
bro.
looked
The
janky
races
as
are
fuck
so
running
good.
like this, but once I got over that, it so perfectly captures the energy of an athlete pushing themselves past the limit to reach inhuman speeds. Racers quickly take their positions, and you get to appreciate the different approaches of each runner. As the race plays out, you slowly inch closer and closer towards the screen, because you're anticipating that moment where they get to the final stretch, when the anime ramps up with an energy
Yes,
that doesn't
sir.
just burst out, it explodes.
The last spurt, dude.
That rush as you witness that last eruption is as addictive as any drug. You hear the roar of the crowd as the commentator eggs them on, as you watch athletes digging deeper than they ever have before. Suddenly, this janky-ass anime girl run becomes the most hype thing you've ever seen, as you shout
Crazy.
out, God, this is what peak performance looks like! And then the race
Holy
is over.
shit.
You calm down, switch on the next episode, and experience it all again. I think what sets it apart from other sports anime is that it honestly feels like you're watching the actual sports rather than some shonen anime battle that happens to have a sport in it. You have your basic tactics going into every race. There is some inner monologue, but for the most part, you get to just be a part of the crowd, hearing the commentary as you watch a bunch of girls just absolutely leg it, like Oguri was told.
Well, that's because it is based on the actual races. You know what I mean? Like, Slam Dunk, phenomenal. Absolutely. Slam Dunk's the greatest sports. I haven't seen Hajime no Ippo. So outside of Ippo, Slam Dunk's the greatest sports manga that's ever existed. You can fight me if you want. I'll win that fight. Slam Dunk is absolutely goated. Okay? But Slam Dunk's not, it's all fictional. All of it. All of it is fictional. It's not based on anything. And that's where Umamusume differs. It's based on the actual fucking races for the most part. And that is where it shines. We just watched the 2025 Hopeful Stakes. And this Love Chen, the last spurt from Love Chen in the 2025 Hopeful Stakes was art. It was truly fucking art. For the horse to like laterally move and then just spurt like a motherfucker past everyone. I could see it as an anime right now in my eyes. It's so beautiful. Oh, chat, hold on. Wait, chat. Is Love Chen, please don't tell me Love Chen's owner is the same owner as Deep Impact. I pray to God that Love Chen's owner is not the same owner as Deep Impact. Deep Impact is a horse that we don't have in Umamusume at the moment. A crazy horse in Japan though. Deep Impact had a great run. Now, we don't have an Uma story for Deep Impact. Hopefully one day we do. I don't know if it'll ever happen. Deep Impact's owner is unfortunately not like too cool with it.
Was KFC waiting at the finish line. One part I really liked is that just because a character lost a race, it didn't mean they were banished to the fucking Shadow Realm, never to be seen again in side character hell. Familiar faces stick around, get another chance to prove themselves, and sometimes they do. In anime logic, if this guy beats this guy, that means this guy is stronger and will forever be stronger. Bye-bye, it was nice knowing you, fucker. Now get in the cage with all the other losers in there. Where we all know, this isn't actually how sports work. Legacy is what this is all about. Nobody becomes the greatest of all time by winning one match. Do you think Ronaldo lost one El Clasico to Messi and was like, okay bro, I guess you're better than me now, have fun at nationals? No! He came back and fought match after match, season after season, refining his game, sharpening his skills, taking it in turns, breaking records, pushing each other to the limits for years in a rivalry that will span a decade. And only then did he prove he was second best. I really shouldn't be talking about second best. All right,
dude. Okay, dude. All right. First of all, how dare you say that about the great Cristiano Ronaldo? I'm just kidding. I'm not a big soccer fan like that. So if he did it with basketball, we'd have problems. You know what I mean? Depending on what he said. I don't really have a horse in this race.
Hey goodness.
Every girl, even if they don't get a lot of screen time, feels like they have a story to tell, and just because they lost a single race, it doesn't mean their story is over. Fuji-sama March, Yae no Muteki, Dicta Striker, Michelle My Baby, Maruzensky, Obey Your Master. God, it's weird getting attached to some of these names when I say it out loud.
Novelty bubble on the inside. Novelty bubble followed.
Here's the thing though. Michelle My Baby, that's a weird fucking name. The real horse's name? Real life? My Big Boy. That's the horse's name. My Big Boy. They couldn't get the rights to the horse because it's an American horse. My Big Boy. I like that one way more than Michelle My Baby.
Pasta, Christ's Chin coming up on the inside, followed by Abba the Horse and Alf Ramsey's Porn Dungeon.
And when you dig deeper, you find out that's because everything that happens in these series, bar a tiny fraction, is based on what happened in reality. I knew that Umamusume girls were based on real-life horses, but being just tangentially aware through memes, I thought it was like, look at this girl doing a dumb face that's same as this horse. I get all the references. What I didn't realize is that the entire story is based on real-life events, real races, real careers. Oguri, coming from the small Japanese countryside town of Kasumatsu to eventually set the nation on fire and become a cultural phenomenon, that really happened. Hitting a brick wall against a rival horse named Tamano Cross that also happened to be an ash grey colt. That really happened. I thought the source material for this was a manga, but it turns out it was fucking Wikipedia.
I can't watch things based on true events, 'cause I'll get trapped on Wikipedia.
It is insane how perfectly Oguri's story was set up for a shonen underdog story, so you get curious. And then you read further in and you see that the real Oguri Cap was born with a deformity in his leg, causing it to be bent. Trainers were unsure if he could even walk, let alone run. And this was portrayed in the anime by her mum massaging her flexible legs, and she always believed in her, and that's why she loves to run, just 'cause she can run. And this was the exact moment I realized I was lost, down into the umamusume rabbit hole, too far gone to crawl my way out. Knowing this stuff is not necessary at all.
You haven't found yourself lost in the umamusume rabbit hole until you've invested at least $500 into the game in order to make pulls for some horse that you enjoy. By the way, if he hasn't gotten into it yet, he's fucked, because I think he already missed Kita-san Black, the rerun.
But it just adds that extra layer of appreciation to the stories you're seeing unfold and puts the pieces into place of why an anime about horse girls running felt more real than your typical sports anime. An upset genuinely feels like an upset. There is no plot armor, or at least any more plot armor that exists in real life, and unless you spoiled yourself by googling the source material, you feel that tension in the race during those big moments.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Will Oguri continue her legacy of domination? Will one of the other girls pull a surprise win? Are you gonna bottle it? Again, you fucking bottle it again? You bought it again? I can't fuck it! Umamusume isn't peak fiction.
Damn, Arsenal.
This is peak reality.
Peak experience.
The Arsenal runs out, I guess.
I regret that it took so long to sink my teeth into this franchise. Behind all the horse girls, or idol concerts, or memes, this is what happens when a passionate group of people get behind an idea no matter how out there it is, and fully commit to making a labor of love so infectious, it has transcended the audience it was originally intended for. I guess what I'm trying to say is Arsenal are going to win the Premier League this year. It's basically guaranteed. It's finally going to be our year.
Yeah, it's gonna age really badly, I'm sure. I don't even know enough about Arsenal and all that stuff in order to say anything. That's it, man. Good video. I appreciate Gigguk getting into Uma. Unfortunately, I don't have the reactions. Again, I don't have them on YouTube because it gets copyright strikes. I've gotten a total of 5 copyright strikes, maybe 6, from this series, okay? They try to shut down my channel. I got 3 strikes at once. I couldn't post for 2 weeks. Literally, look at my channel. You'll see, like, I think towards the end of August, I didn't post any videos because of this series. It was Umamusume Cinderella Grey and then season 2 of Umamusume Pretty Derby. So I don't post them on YouTube anymore. And I still posted a few more videos after that got copyright strikes. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, I love the series. My reactions are over on Patreon in case you're interested. In case you want to see someone fail the CMs, the champions meetings, subscribe to my channel. Till next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.